Hi guys, welcome. I recently decided I will be making a series of major arcana tarot cards with the twist that the designs relate to clowns. I made this spin the wheel to help me decide, and this one is the High Priestess. The High Priestess card's key meanings generally are desirability, unattainability, mystery, sensuality, spirituality, a thirst for knowledge, mystery, subconscious, higher power, creativity, and fertility. The thing with tarot cards, however, is that their meanings can transform and change depending on the way they're set or depending on the reader as well. A good example of this could be the general meaning and interpretation depending on whether the card is upright or upside down. When the High Priestess is upright, she indicates that now is a time to trust your instincts and to go with your gut feeling. Obviously, the flip side, if she's reversed, means that you are not quite listening to your intuition. Reversed can also mean repressed feelings, withdrawal, and silence. Her element is water, her planet is Moon, and the astrological sign she is connected with is Cancer. Something I discovered while writing this script is that the High Priestess she sits between two pillars, which I have included in the illustration. However, there is normally a B on the black pillar and a J on the white pillar, and the black pillar stands for strength and the white stands for establishment. These pillars also symbolize duality, masculine and feminine, good and evil, and negative and positive. Allegedly, they state that knowledge and acceptance of duality are required to enter this sacred space. In a sense, her being between these pillars is meant to symbolize her being almost like a third pillar or a mediator of sorts, and that she doesn't see either side as being more important, but rather that she finds them both equal. Something I also found is that usually she is depicted holding a scroll with the word Torah on it, in reference to Jewish scripture. She is usually depicted in a crown and blue robes. These are both symbols of divine knowledge of a High Priestess. There is usually a cross on her robe that represents the four directions and the balancing of the four selves: body, heart, mind, and spirit. Another very important element of her card is that there is a crescent moon at her feet, which tells us that she is illuminated through reflection and symbolizes her connection with the divine feminine, her intuition and the subconscious mind, and the natural cycles of the moon. Sometimes cards depict her with a veil of pomegranates, symbolizing abundance, fertility, and the divine feminine. It also evokes Persephone eating the fruit of the underworld, allowing her to move back and forth between the upper and lower realms. It's also possible that the veil is hiding secrets behind her and serves to keep casual onlookers out. Only the initiated may enter. For this card, I really wanted to keep most of the elements that the normal card depicts. So I've dressed this clown in blues, and they have a crescent moon at their feet and are sort of wearing a crown, even though it looks a little more like a jester's crown. I also unfortunately excluded the B and the J on the pillars. It wasn't so much a choice, more that I just didn't realise they were that important, which is probably not great. I suppose I could always add them on after. This is also probably the first time I've used tape, specifically washi tape, to sort of make a border around my art. I don't necessarily think that this washi tape was good. It did peel some of the paper, but maybe I should have just pulled them off a little bit more gently. Either one of those things. Overall, I'm really pleased with how this first tarot card came out, and I'm really looking forward to continuing this series. I think it'll be really fun to sort of push myself to create a series of tarot cards, which I have done before in the past, and it was always quite fun with that one too. So yeah, stay tuned for the next card.